What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, and I'm back again with another video. You guys already know we do that My Hero Academia every Friday morning, sometimes Thursdays nights if I end up feeling like doing it or not, because it'd be pretty late. So I was like, I'll just wait until the morning. So yeah, last week's chapter, I told y'all, I said it in my I put it on the title of the video, in my description, and in the video. I was like, the heroes are down by 30 at halftime. They gotta do something to come back. The best player, Deku's not here just yet, so they gotta do something. The bench warmers gotta do something. Somebody gotta do something. The starters, somebody, please, coach, somebody do something. We've seen Orphan's rewinding his body back to like a prime state using, I guess, when they had stole the bullets from the quirky racing bullets from Overhaul when Shigaraki did that, and I'm assuming that they were doing more experiments on it and stuff and manufacturing it to the point where here we are rewinding our own bodies using Aries quirk essentially. So that's interesting. I like how Horikoshi did that rather than have her rewinding like heroes. She, indirectly or kind of directly rewind Orphan. So that's interesting. I like that. It's a little twist. But Shigaraki still fucking shit up, ripping off Miracle's arm, just fucking up the big three. Obviously Bakugo got fucked up. Everybody over there is getting fucked up right now. So I mean, he's doing this thing right now. He's putting up numbers. He got like 30 points at halftime on his own. And then we seen Dabi came back, which I knew that was going to happen because seeing that little shiny orb that was on his body kind of indicated that he was going to come back. Came back burning shit, so he's going to be on his bullshit. Skeptic's doing a whole lot, hacking into the mainframe and into the system, doing this thing. So yeah, the villains are on, they on their way for a W, to be honest. Like how it's looking right now, I don't know how the heroes are going to turn this around, but we'll see. We will see. I'm excited to get to the next chapter, so let's get into it right now. Chapter 364 of My Hero. Let's go. Shigaraki sees the quirk-destroying drug, which was secretly manufactured by Shie Hisaki, so overall. Or the whole, them in general, the Yakuza, As soon as he gave some to me, I immediately attempted to reproduce it. The original came from a person's quirk. Isn't that just fascinating? It reverses causality, or causality, just like you said. Throughout the process of creation, I focus on this original effect rather than the quirk-destroying bullet. I must admit to the validity of the Doomsday Theory. You can only use this once. Once you are free, this will surely help you achieve your dream. What Garaki entrusted him with. Okay. Interesting. Goes to the quirk, the Doomsday Theory, and then, yeah. Interesting. Very interesting right there. And it makes sense. That he will focus more on the original usage or effects of it rather than the manufactured processed version, I guess you could say, of it. Interesting. Just in case should anything happen to me after your jailbreak, I'll be sure to leave this here. Okay. To tell you the truth, your voice, your eyes, and your smile are so precious to me. Oh my god. The chapter's called "What Do You Use Your Power For?" Interesting. I sincerely hope that hatred will not dwell in your heart. Take pride, Endeavor. Look at him. Look at him getting rewinded to a peak state. He all happy and shit. I was getting tired of seeing his nugget ass face. You know what I'm saying? That beat ass, potato head ass face. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool that we get to see him at a younger stage, in a peak prime stage. I never thought I'd have to use this against anyone like you. He's rejuvenating back to his physical prime. Yeah, that's Aries challenge. Yep, this is bad. That's Hawks coming in. Oh fuck, my body is as light as silk. Oh my god, what? That's no, my quirk. Oh shit, who is that? This is another hero. Do we know her? I don't know. Or is that one of his peoples? I don't know. He's looking clean though, and I'll take that cape if you don't mind. I don't look good naked. So he took so he took her cape and shit. He's stealing quirks instantly and stealing drip. That is crazy. This man is crazy. This rewind. Now that I've used it, I'll eventually disappear and die. But like a baton, my dream has been passed on to Tomura Shigaraki. You'll have to allow me to fulfill my remaining task of rescuing him from this insolent trap of yours. Interesting. So, I mean, because it makes sense. His body will still be rewinding, right? But I thought it was going to be I thought they would have some kind of contingency plan to, nullify that? Maybe. Or maybe that just kind of shows you how fast, like, we're getting to the end of the story, like, for real, because if he is still rewinding, I'm sure he's going to still try to help Shigaraki. And then, you know what? I feel like, you know, somebody made a comment on my last video. I think it was Tyler Hawk, so shout out to you. He be commenting and stuff. But he was saying how he thinks that, and I thought this as well for a while now. I thought that Shigaraki will try to, or will eventually kill All For One and take, you know, the whole All For One quirk. So he's going to have like the duplicate and the original, even though they're both are kind of the original right now because he rewinded his body. So all the lost quirks and newer quirks is all going to be within him, essentially. So, and he was just saying how, like, you know, that basically that was pretty much the you know, the gist of that he was going to kill him. But it was more so in a way where it's like more on a like a bad note between the two. But I feel like the way that All For One is talking, I feel like he might just give himself to Shigaraki to just do it. Maybe, I don't know, but we'll see. The most self-destructive super enhancement in Endeavor, if Endeavor-san can just get just one more blow, your dream, huh? Are you talking about after you obtain One For All? I have to buy time. Why don't you fill us in for the future reference? It's simple, really. I was influenced by comics. The villains are feared all over the world. Why do you think that is? Because they do bad things. And what would that be? Okay. See, I like when we get this, because this is something that we haven't really got from All For One as much. He mostly just like talk shit, but in a very passive aggressive manner, but we never really got more dialogue, and we're getting a lot of that right now. So at the very least, I do enjoy that aspect of his character right now. In the world full of countless cultures and values, if an action that is frowned upon and loathed by everyone, it is something that obstructs the future you envision. World full of countless cultures and values, it is an action that is frowned upon and loathed by everyone. It is something that obstructs the future you envision. That's why you see why I want to obstruct the future of this world. Okay. That's all. That's all I ever wish for. Interesting. I mean, I like that because in a lot of series, you don't get what the villain really want. Or you do get it, but it's not like to them, yeah, sure, it's important, but like to massive amount of people, the entire world, no, you know. So he's just trying to shift the stigma and shift, you know, the idea of heroes, villains, and all that kind of stuff, you know. And he read a lot of comics, so he would know that, and I think that's pretty dope, you know, for him to be somebody that read comics and know how villains and heroes are constructed. He can kind of use that ideology, use it for his own life, and he has the power to pretty much create a world in his own vision as like the comics that people create, you know. So I do find that pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. The United States of America, Washington, D.C. Okay, we in the U.S. Interesting. Okay, cool. Now it's time to strike. If we don't put a stop to Tomura now, our country will be in danger. It all depends on how you view the crisis. We're already a half step further in the red zone than all the other countries. That's your fault, Timothy Akpar. According to reports from our specialized agency for quirks, Tomura has reached a point beyond human control. In other words, no matter what happens to him, he's untouchable. And towards a monster like him, he's Star and Stripe, we've buried our fangs in the form of the star and those missiles. You're saying we should ingratiate ourselves to him. The developed nations have already begun scrambling to see who can gain Tomura's trust first. Thinking about how we'll be ruled over is ridiculous. It's damage control. We have to wait for the right time to strike. If we allow ourselves to be controlled even just this once, we'll be robbed of everything we have. Tim, it's for the future of our country. We cannot allow that to be our future. Is it your position that's making you say that, Mr. Akpar? What did Star fight for? What did, and you see the picture of All Might when he was, you know, insane in his prime and shit, younger, and then her when she was younger as a kid. Kathy died for. What did Kathy die for? Have you not forgotten, have you? Boys and girls grow up watching the adults. Yep. I like this imagery of her, and damn, if only All Might got to like see her. I mean, I'm sure he probably seen her like on the news and shit. You know, I'm sure he did, obviously, right? But like, I wonder if they ever like, I guess they never met after that. Damn, they'd have been a crazy ass duo, wouldn't they? The adults support them in turn, and they become connected. Yeah, then those once children do the same for the next generation. Isn't that why heroes wield their power? Okay, so we see Genus and Bakugo's body. Who the fuck is this? I'm about to say Sun Eater. I don't know if that looks like Sun Eater. Oh, it's Edgeshot. Oh, okay. That's right. I'm a ninja hero that can sneak into anywhere. I've crept into so many bodies that I'm familiar with. All. Like hell, I'll give up. Miracle, struggle. Oh shit. If your head is all that's left, then bite him. He said, hey, I don't care what's left. You still gotta fight. Just stop. It's useless. Okay, this page big as hell. I gotta minimize the screen a little bit so I can read it all. So, okay. I'll just keep reading. Cause I don't know if I'm tripping or not. I'm gonna keep reading though. Edgeshot shall not accept this. Edgeshot shall not accept this. That stopped heart is a life we cannot afford to lose. Oh God, Horikoshi, bro. Oh my God. I was just saying, like, for the past few weeks since chapter what was it, 362 when Bakugo died. Don't do a fake out. It's such a whack ass fake out. He's literally dead. His heart exploded. This don't make no God. I don't know what the fuck Edgeshot is even doing. I don't even know how his quirk even does whatever the fuck it's doing right now, but it don't make no sense. And then the fact that you did it so quickly too, like, bro, what, Horikoshi? This is not it. It's not it. He can still make it. I'll fill in for whatever he's lacking and move for him. Kamihara, you can't come back from this, so then I'll leave the rest to you, President Hakamata. So they were classmates in school. Ninpo, 1,000 sheep pierced extreme. I'll become his heart. Heroes connect the future. Oh my God. I get the sentiment. I get it. The whole thing. And we just seen the panel Star and Stripe and All Might. It transitioned into like essentially like Bakugo. I get that. I get it. But come on now. Like, for one, I know this is fiction, but for one, this shouldn't be possible to do some shit like this, right? He already lost a lot amount of blood, so that's one thing. That's the obvious thing that we've seen. Two, this is not a very effective way. If you're having something that's invading your body that's from somewhere else, you can get sick instantly. Also, I don't think that becoming somebody's heart is really, I don't know how to even, I don't know. That don't even really. And then it's just sacrificing Edgeshot. So you basically, you killed all of the conclusion that we had with Bakugo in that 362 chapter. And then you give it to Edgeshot. For one, Edgeshot, and Edgeshot's a dope ass character to me. He has a dope ass quirk as well. But Edgeshot, we've barely seen the nigga. We don't even know who he is. This is the first time I had to learn his name. I mean, they probably said it before, but I never cared before. But, and then showing him that he was classmates with Genus and shit. Like, I mean, okay, but like, we don't know who, like, it would have at least been a little different if it was somebody like Genus that did it. At least that would make more sense and you can feel more for it in that sense. But either way, this is not, hell no. And for, I don't know, like me personally, I cannot gas some shit like this. And I said this would be the worst fake out that I've seen, like, probably in a minute or ever. His heart, we literally seen his heart blow up, and he lost so much blood in general. How the fuck is this even possible? So what, you're gonna become his heart, yet he doesn't even have the blood to even pump through? Like, that don't make sense to me. I hope that Bakugo still dies in the end or something, even though he probably won't. But I hope, because it just doesn't make sense. And Bakugo is one of my favorite characters. I'm not a hater at all. He's literally in my top 3. He might even be my top 1 a lot of times. Like, throughout the series, he's probably been my favorite at different times because it always changes depending on who's in my top 3 to 5, you know? So it's not even like I just want him to die. It's just like, it makes sense for him to die. If you go that far to make a character, literally their heart blow up and then he's saying that they're dead, and having this little bad omen thing where his mom saying that this boy hates the rain, and then his whole thing with the All Might card not getting signed, like all that shit, right? You do all of that just to have this happen. It makes no sense. It's stupid. It is stupid. I don't like this. I don't like this fake out at all. The chapter was so good too. I like the stuff with All For One, and then we would transition to America and seeing how they're trying to you know, what strategies they're trying to come up with against Shigaraki and all this. And then you go to this bullshit at the end that doesn't even, it feels so out of place too. I mean, I know it kind of crept in as you've seen the Star and Stripe, All Might. So that, I guess it was a good transition, but I didn't think this was going to even happen in this chapter, bro. I don't like this. I don't like it. It is worse because it's Edgeshot, somebody that we don't really even know about or care about that much too. So it's like, that's just so, man, I can't wait to see what people think about online, because I did see it was trending, like 364 was trending a lot, but I had no idea what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Twitter though, for real, with the muted words. Like, if they didn't have that, I'll be done for. I would be done. So shout out to that, because I gotta see how people feel about this shit. I know people are hella mad. I know they are, just like me, because that shit's whack. It's just whack. But I'll let you guys have it going, so please enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna do, you know what I'm saying, I did Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero today, so watch both of those videos, however you watch it in order. I'm just telling you that right now here. But yeah, man, I'll see you guys all in the next video. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys then.